A love that can never be. So Leos, we've got the Two of Cups with the Empress and the Knight of Cups. That is some serious attraction between two people and a rapport, like chemistry, honestly. That's what I'm getting from these three cards. Here's the problem. On the bottom, we've got the Three of Swords. So it's like it can never be. It can never happen. This situation, it's like you can only be friends for whatever reason, circumstances, but there's such a connection here. Let's see what we get from the Oracle cards. Anything else for Leo? Anything else for Leo? Okay, so we got some passion, some sexual tension even with the staff and the hand here. This is like somebody getting rise out of a touch, a feel, somebody tapping them on the shoulder. Some real flirty energy too between these two people, but that's all it can be. It can only be sort of suggestive with Pisces. Pisces is sort of wishy-washy, leaving it for the imagination. That's what this is, because you can't follow through with it. So there's some flirty energy, there's a connection between two people, and it feels like something that can never really be followed through with. On the bottom, we have Gemini. So that is more of like just friendship. Yeah, with Gemini and the Queen here underneath it, it's like a relationship that is sort of has to be almost like a business relationship, or just like friendship, or a cordial relationship. But there's so much tension, there's so much of a connection here. It's interesting. Let's see what we get for advice and see what you guys should be doing about this. About advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Oof. So the advice is actually kind of harsh. The advice is saying that you're spot on. It can never be. So Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords is it's time to move on and stop with the flirting energy. Stop leading into a scenario that can never be, or even suggesting a situation that could never happen through your actions, through this connection. It's time to maybe cool it, because you both know that it could never be. Then we got the Fool with the Knight of Pentacles, which is sort of saying you know better. You know that you shouldn't be doing this because it's sort of risky. The Fool, it's foolish to be doing, to be flirting or to be like connecting with this person when circumstances are prohibitive because of maybe other people's commitments, etc. Each person's situation will be different. You know, it's a needless risk to take, considering that you should be acting like the Knight of Pentacles, which is you have to be reliable. You have to follow through with your promises. And so this is sort of like going outside of that and potentially risking problems. Let's pull Oracle cards and see what else. Oh, actually on the bottom, we've got the Magician. So it's interesting. You guys know what you are doing. You know that you have the ability to keep this flirtiness going or not, or cut it off. It's your choice. You might have even been the one to initiate it, but it is time to stop. That's the advice from the cards. Let's see what we get out of it. Okay, well, we got the Rabbit and the bed here. This definitely suggests a bit of a promiscuous energy, like find somebody else to sleep with. And I say somebody else because in this deck, the Rabbit has to do with the population, as in there's lots of fish in the sea. That's kind of the message behind the Rabbit. And in this case, it's like there's lots of people to sleep with. There's lots of people to kind of like connect with and have a passion with, to have sex with. So cool it with this particular person who could never happen with. It is just potentially opening up a door for problems. On the bottom, we have the cat here, which is to tread carefully. The cat is cautious and careful. That's the message behind the cat. And underneath that is the bread. It's almost like keep your relationship platonic, work-based, keep it business related, and don't let it veer into flirtation or whatever, into the realms that are into inappropriate realms that you shouldn't, places you shouldn't be going. I just want to peek at the next couple cards because they are kind of interesting. We've got the 7, the Rope, and the 9. This is your other commitments. This is those other commitments. So it could be that both of you are hitched. You're each married, and yet this is extramarital, right? It doesn't have to be that exact situation, but there's other commitments involved here that are more important, they're more part of your long-term goals with the 9 here. And you've been working on these commitments. These are ongoing commitments with the 7. This is like long-term stuff. So it's like if you've been married for 10 years, that's the vibe from the 7, the 9, and the Rope here. It's like one of you has been married for a hell of a long time, or has a commitment, prior commitment, or some sort of circumstance that is on that level where the commitment or the thing that ties them is like that much of an entrapment where it could never be, and that is what it is. You both know that, and this is just confirmation actually that's the case. So cool it, move on, find somebody else. All right, Leo signs, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys liked this reading, got something out of it. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to follow the channel. I will see you guys next time.